Run it back.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a special episode of Oh No You Didn't. Guys, we have reached 500 plus subscribers. It's crazy. I really enjoy and I really love the community we have built so far, and I do believe this is a community. I know people say that all the time, but I try my best to comment to as many of your comments as I can because I want you guys to feel a part of it. The reason why today is a special episode is because it's 500 plus subscribers. We are going to be reading your comments. But we're going to go through some of my videos and look at the comments that you guys have said. 99.9% of your comments have been lovely, and that's something that, again, I haven't noticed too much when looking at other people's communities. A lot of people can be very negative, but you guys have just been absolutely supportive, absolutely lovely, and such a joy to make videos for, so thank you. Okay, so we're going to go down and have a look at some of the comments on the first Jollibee commercial that I did, which was Jollibee Perfect Pairs. So you guys are like, watch the vow! We got Eagle Chimes Mikado who says, yeah, watch the vow by Jollibee, the first part of this video. You will be amazed at what happens before and now. I was totally amazed. When I saw what happens in the next video, I was like, everything makes sense now. Everything is right in the world. But as it was, I had no idea watching this video what was going on. We got Rick Cannonberg who says, hey, don't be confused, look for Val. Jollibee commercial and you'll know why. This video is the second part of the story. I remember telling my wife that I watched this video first, and she just broke down. She was like, what have you done? You've watched the wrong one. And I felt so bad. And she was so devastated, but we still brought out the other video, and you guys were still still completely supportive of that, even though I stuffed up. We got one from Silver Screen 62 that says, another entertaining vid, Tyrone, keep them up. Thank you, Silver Screen. Monday Morning says, from Philippines, new subscribed here. Thank you, Monday Morning. When I think of Monday mornings, I'll think of you, and the day won't seem so bad. Connie? Yeah. So we're gonna go to its counterpart now, which is the Jollibee Vow video, the one that I should have watched first, and we'll have a look at some of the comments there. So this is interesting, guys. Before we read the other comments, I just want to read to you Joel Makado's video, and there's a reason why. He goes, please react, Mikey Bustos, I wear Speedos. Despacito parody, thanks. And I said to him, I'll do it soon, I'll do it soon. Little did I realize, and so thankful that I took his advice to watch that video, because that is the #1 viewed video on my channel so far. So thank you, Joel Mikado. Tom Ballabug says, I like your reactions. Thank you. I subscribed. Greetings from Taguig City, the Philippines. I don't know where Taguig City is, but it sounds very cute, so I'm sure the city in the Philippines is a cute little city. That's what I'm picturing. Yeah, Eric Flores says it really well where he says, this will teach you to follow what's first. LOL, just kidding, man. Thanks for reacting to Filipino stuff. No worries, Eric, and you're right. It will teach me, and it did teach me. John Clyde says, very different reaction video from the others. Good reactions vids. Oh, thank you, John. Thank you very much. I try and just have fun. I know it's a really cliche thing, but I really honestly think what's been getting these videos out to you guys and what's been making these videos so enjoyable to make for me is just having fun. I try and just bring the energy that I want to experience. There's so much crap in the world right now, and if I can make a few people smile, then that is an incredible honor. Stanley says, you should do a mukbang and eat Jollibee. I have eaten Jollibee and I really like it. That is one of the first places me and my wife ate together, if I recall. Still very tasty. And you guys have like rice there and lasagna. Crazy. So different from here. Alright, so we're gonna go now to the I Wear Speedos parody video. So as I said, this is the most viewed video on my channel at the moment. And yeah, just 309 likes, 309 people like the video, and that just, if people who actually know me in real life know that like I like when people are happy. You know, I get really, really sad when I see people sad. It makes me very sad. So to be able to counter that and make people happy makes me happy. Miss Christina says, the person who disliked this video hates wearing Speedos. I must have disliked my own video then, because I can't imagine enjoying wearing Speedos. Inglorious Bastards wrote, very funny, funniest video I have seen. Thank you, dude. Wonder if our former PM, Tony Abbott, has seen this video as he wears Speedos when he goes swimming. That's so true. For you guys who probably don't understand what he means, he's Australian obviously, and our Prime Minister used to be Tony Abbott. And he's a guy who loves going swimming wearing Speedos, and trust me when I say that is an image I wish was not imprinted in my brain. I wish it was gone, but it's not gone, it's gonna stay there forever. Damn it. Yes, I remember this. A lot of people commented because there's a line in the song where Mikey Bussa says, you can look but do not touch unless you're my family or my cousin. And I, being Australian, when I hear something like that, my brain goes very dirty very quickly, and I think of the worst possible thing that could mean. Because it's just an Australian thing to have a dirty mind, I think. Or maybe it's just me. It's probably just me. Yeah, of course, I've got to remember that Filipinos don't use dirty jokes. You guys don't do that. So I should have absolutely understood straight away that there was nothing subliminal with his comment, and that it was just as innocent as can be. The society in the Philippines, as far as I've seen it, is not based around sex. And that is something that is extremely different from somewhere in Australia where everything uses sex to you know, pull up numbers and get money in and stuff like that. So I should have seen that this was innocent, and I didn't, so I'm sorry. My Posa says, hi Tyrone. Hello! Hello, my Posa. Gilb says that Mikey Busso's Filipino accent is intentional and spot on. He actually grew up in Toronto and has a Canadian accent. Yeah, I found that out. I was watching a few of his videos and I'm like, wow, you don't sound, you know, Filipino. But you're right, he does, when he does do the Filipino accent, I guess because he is, you know, his origins are Filipino, he does the accent spot on, like just really, really good. And it doesn't sound like he's mocking Filipinos either, he's embracing it, which is great. A old friend of mine, Dilla, says, what's up, Chrono? I used to do gaming videos on Twitch, and Zilla's an old friend of mine from Twitch, so how you doing, Zilla? Thanks for coming on. Oh, Spider-Man says, is that some Rukawa figurine behind you? Wow, cool! Thank you, Spider-Man. I am so honored to have you on my video. Yes, that is a Rukawa statue. I got this statue from the Philippines. And I love it to bits. The first time I went to the Philippines, I got addicted to Slam Dunk. It was like my favorite anime for my whole trip. I wanted to bring home some merchandise of Slam Dunk. So we went into like one of the big shops, and there was an anime shop there and it had the Rukawa statue. I'm like, done, I'm getting it, I'm buying it, it's mine. And yeah, I love it so much, it's an awesome statue. Okay, next video is from the I Go to Palenque by Mikey Bustas. So, for those who don't know, who are just watching, the I Go to Palenque video is basically I go to Filipino markets. And I really loved making this video because it brought back so many memories to when I went to the markets in the Philippines. I got a message from an old friend of mine again, Cassandra, BB Girl, who says, so cool bro, love it, you are awesome, my new favorite YouTuber. That's awesome, thank you Cassandra, or Cassie, thank you so much, I appreciate that, it means so much to me. Girl Rocks from 1 day ago wrote, because you have been in Palenque and since you have experience being here, I'm subscribing. By the way, I like the figurines in the background and Mikey is really great. Thank you so much, Gal Rocks. I appreciate that heaps. Yeah, so I actually just been putting a few more figurines on the table. I've got a few more, but I don't know where to place them because the chair and me, my big head, my big buff head, it covers a lot of the table, and I would love to show off all these around me, but I don't really have the camera or the way to do that yet. But eventually guys, I'm gonna get it set up so you'll be able to see me and you'll be able to see the awesome stuff I've got here, which I just love to bits. But yeah, so thank you so much, Girl Rocks. Leia Shmi said 3 days ago, you seem like such a genuine, kind-hearted man. Oh, Leah, that's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mimi Anastasia said, Mikey Bustos is so smart, he is famous now. You're another subscriber. Thanks, I think you're saying you subscribe to me? Is that what you're saying? Thank you, Mimi, I appreciate that. Hey, Tyrone Loki. Hey, name twin. Hey, name twin. By the way, you're funny. Thank you, Tyrone, I appreciate that. And then Eric Flores says, subbed. Thanks for liking our country in spite of the culture shock. More of Mikey parodies, please. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, you know, that's what I love about the Philippines when I went there, is that I'm glad this might sound really odd, but I don't want to go to America, and I don't want to go to, you know, your main parts of Europe where people touristy places. I want to go to places that are completely different from what I experienced. And I'm so glad that Philippines was the first place that I went to outside of Australia. I wanted to experience a culture shock. I didn't want to experience the same type of living. I wanted to see how different people live in different circumstances, you know, not the same circumstances, but different, and how you guys find joy regardless of your difficult situation. I was blown away when I went to the Philippines and I noticed how you guys find joy in the smallest things. I felt like this is just home. It was absolutely home for me. Guys, we're gonna leave it here because I'm not sure how long this video has gone on for, but it feels like it's gone on for a while, and hopefully you've enjoyed the comments that I've been able to read. I absolutely love doing this. I'm going to do more. Even before we hit another milestone, I think I'm gonna do another comments video, because it's just a really good way for me to be able to communicate with you guys. I think it's awesome. Anyway guys, if you did enjoy this, actually, you know what? No. I'm not going to end with it because this video was just a thank you. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And take it easy, guys. I love you. Bye.